which is, again, sort of reflecting today on a conversation 20 years ago, a lot of which hasn't changed. For me, it's about teasing out, well, what bits can't change because they have to happen again and again, and what are the bits that maybe have moved because our social conversation has changed so much.
And I think that those changes we were talking about with gender will have an impact on that generation if they're not bound by those things. I think about the young, because I mostly worked when I was working at Rape Crisis with young women, is that they wouldn't have those conversations. So even if they'd been taught about consent and what that conversation might look like, they were not empowered enough to have those when they were in those situations with young men. And I think that might be different if the construction of gender looks as different as it does for this generation. So that's where the hope in that sits for me, because that comes back to privilege. They didn't have the privileged position to take up space to say, actually, I want to slow down. I want to stop. They didn't know how to do that.